Alright, hello. We're going to yet again try to do this. My internet access is having hiccups apparently right now. I was just trying to start this video right before now, and it was messing up. Hopefully hopefully I can make this live stream. Hopefully you can hear me. I have this game volume mostly down or totally down all the way. You know, we've got my Priest Energy Star on here that I've done just a talk about my character and Priest type of video. And also on this server, as you can see right there, is that big guy that I named the Hulk. I'm not really wanting to play the Priest right now, so we're gonna go into the Hulk, and then I would like to show the archer that I have, that I can't even remember exactly what level that the archer is at, but anyway, but it's on a different server, and it may mess up whenever I try to go to a different server. It does that about half the time. So anyway, yeah, this big dude, the Barracks or whatever. It doesn't even tell me his race, I don't think, anywhere after the fact of making him. Yeah, but he's green and looks mean and stuff. But anyway. All right, yeah, because he's a Lancer, the tank, Holy shit, and it's kind of a hard class to play. By the way, I think it's different than any of the other ones that I've played. Anyway, all that blocking you have to do. I'm used to that because of Dark Souls, but it's not the same button that I can push because LB is what you would push, and in this game it's for shortcuts. Yeah. Hang on. Target this. Yeah, I didn't have my microphone up in this silly arrangement I have to have so that I can use both hands as of yet, because I didn't know whether this stream would work or not. And of course, I never know if it's going to record. Most of the time it does, but sometimes it doesn't. So that sucks. So thus I'm not. I guess I'm never going to do 3 or more hour type of stream. I do have a stream that's slightly over 2 hours on here because I did two dungeons, and the second one was really freaking long. While I was playing the Priest, which means, well, I could speed them up with energy stars, but for the most part, I can't control how fast the group beats the boss because I'm not doing the damage. So anyway, just a minute. At least. Well, somebody else might load here, which, they'll clip right into him, but turn him around. He doesn't look straight ahead for some reason. This race does not, so, yeah. Alright, just a minute. Okay, good. I had the sound down all the way. Well, I guess the first thing we're going to do is, I guess we have one of these temporary fashion coupons. Accept item. I haven't looked on any male character as to what this or any other costume looks like, so I guess we'll do that. And I'm not on crystals. You freaking interface, I'm not on crystals. Yeah. All right, use this. Well, I guess we could just see this. Of course, I don't care about what he looks like in the back whenever he's wearing the costume because it's a male character. Yeah, those look fucking the same. Besides the way that they glow. All right, we'll disable that. All right. Oh, okay. Put him in. He looks like Kingpin now, only green. Yeah. Hell yeah, dude. Still looking to the side, though, man. All right, give him glasses, not buying them. Can't hardly see him. I can't zoom in any further than that. He does not get bunny ears, even though it shows it. I guess they didn't know what. Try wings for him? What the fuck? Yeah, butterfly wings. Yeah, to make it funny. Right. Yeah. Does the mask works? Yeah. Cover his ugly face up, I guess. But yeah, well, that's how we were seeing them. Yeah, this is, as I've mentioned several times, now I'm finally showing them, this is the Hulk. I'm at level 19, though. I hadn't gone very far. But yeah, it let me make a dude green and stuff. Um, I'm gonna. I want you to get the. I want you. I want to get footage of his laugh. So first, I'm gonna make the game's master volume be up some, I guess. So just a second. I won't speak during this. God. All right, so I hope that that was a good enough volume for the hear without it being too blasting loud. If you have your device up enough to where you can hear me speaking. Excuse me, but yeah, I gave him the deepest voice I could give him, and I thought those, especially the happy where he laughs, that it's pretty funny. So sometimes I kind of bullshit around whenever I play this character, and I just do the laugh, at people and whatever, just to be funny, and um, if they pick up stuff or if they level up or something, and I'll do the laugh thing. Like belittling them, I guess, but not really. It just it's a cute thing that he does. I I, I was thinking, I guess that the way that all those emotes look, his moves, animations that he does, that it's kind of like it's the Hulk, but he's really mellow. So yeah. Like I said, I'm not very good with this class as of yet. It's this class is kind of difficult to play, I think, and to figure out. Yeah, with X, I do the blocking with the shield, and yeah, I guess just because I relate everything to Dark Souls because it's such an excellent game, and it has, yeah, it has melee and magic in it. I'm gonna have one of the few cigarettes I have left right now. Also, um, like in Dark Souls, you don't have this many buttons, and I wish to God that some way in Dark Souls that we could mod it so that it works like an MMO. That would be so freaking cool. The where you had a whole bunch of course, there would have to be more animations. So, but make it to where you've got a bunch of buttons that control different moves, skills that you can do. And well, and make the female characters look like they do in this game would be awesome. And have an MP bar also. In Dark Souls, the magic is just has a limited number. Whenever you set at the bonfire, which is like the rest point, that it and it if you die, that's where you're going to spawn again. So it's somewhat like a save point or a checkpoint or whatever. But you also refill your spells. Uh, Dark Souls 2, there's an item you can use to regain some of your spells back before you're at the bonfire. But in Dark Souls 1, there's no way to do that. So yeah. Yeah, and if Dark Souls 2 somehow we can mod it to where you just have to wait on cooldowns, then we would, then the magic classes would be really freaking OP. Or if we also did to the melee classes, it would be that way also. Um, I know this is a scatterbrain type of me rambling that I'm doing, but that's how my that's how I do it. I have a viewer though, I think. If this interface is really telling me that correctly. Um, so you know that I'm at least here. I'm going to move this around because you'll have to turn up your volume a lot, and I can't help that because I have to use a cell phone microphone. I don't have an adapter, so I could actually use my USB microphone. So yeah, and also since it's, I'm gonna have to say this every time. Also because I am using broadcast that comes with Xbox One, I can't see gamer tags of people unless they are no longer viewing me anyway. Shit. I need to just have that. Well, but I can't do this. I need to have that like on the screen to where it says what I was trying to say just now to alert people of that. But the only way I could do that is if I was using OBS, and if I was using OBS, I wouldn't have the damn problem. But like I said, I don't know how to connect it to my computer. Plus, there's just real life reasons here in my home that I can't do that anyhow. So prevent me. My Xbox and my TV has to be in the bedroom and my computer is out in the living room so that it can be used by the rude person that lives with me. And that's all I'm trying to not say any more about that. It's a woman, though, and it's not my mom or something either. Anyway, what I was trying to say about games is that uh, smoking this cigarette at the same time that I'm talking, trying to not waste any of my cigarette. Um, Basically, there's, I have Dark Souls on computer, which I can't freaking play. I don't have access to my computer anymore, hardly ever. But I also have it on Xbox One, well, and Xbox 360. But anyway, um, maybe I could, you know, well, anyway, I don't use any cheats on Xbox One for Dark Souls or mods or anything, and also I can't backup save, so that I can only have the 10 damn characters that they let you have. I wish it had been 20 characters and not just 10. But on the computer, I can backup save all my characters, so I have maybe 100 different characters that I've done, most of which I have not beat the game with. It's just different cosplays or just different builds that I was trying out and whatever, and just playing through. So I mean, whatever. But there's one cheat program that you can use that makes you cast infinitely, be able to use spells. And another thing that you can do where you can infinitely use items, so you can you won't ever, you don't run out of arrows for a bow or bolts for a crossbow. I'm finishing this cigarette before I finish that, so it's just going to be a cliffhanger as to what I'm going to say at the end of that. Um, yeah, I'm sorry. My characters, this this guy's animation is he's trying to figure out something, and I guess he does figure it out during the animation. Which is similar to an animation that I think geniuses in Sims 3, if your sim is a genius or else they're eccentric, then they do that. I don't want to go on a tangent about Sims 3 versus Sims 4 either before I'm finished. I don't have Sims 4, I'll just say that. I hope I'm freaking being recorded because, like I said, it does it more than half of the time, but it doesn't always record. Anyway, in the game files that we now have access to because of, not because of me, but another awesome modder, that person that has made mod tools on the internet, that we can get into the data files of Dark Souls. And in my perusing through that and looking at it, I found out that they had MP, but it's not used in the game. And I've even tried to, make that active, but it doesn't do a damn thing. So that sucks. So what I wish, but I suppose it's not possible to do in Dark Souls, even though we have the data files to where we can access them, is I want there to be a cooldown for magic spells in that game, like it is in an MMO. Because I mean, yeah, some I can beat that game. For real, I can beat that game totally without using cheat engine or using any kind of mods or anything, and I have to do that on the console. And I have a character that I did a sorcerer that I've gotten all the way to beating the game 4 times or whatever. I'm on new game plus 3. I think at least one other character that I beat the game with also on console. But on Dark Souls, on the computer, a lot of times what I do just to have fun, and I also have some videos on my YouTube channel of me doing this, is that I just give myself all the best spells and max out my stats or close to it and just like run through the game and just have fun doing it, being powerful and stuff. And partly one thing that I'll do with that is to make my spells infinite, or else if I'm using bow and arrow, to just make the arrows infinite. But I wish that it could be controlled by MP or have a cooldown like it is in this game. So in that way, this game is kind of better than the way Dark Souls is. But in Dark Souls, it's a mechanic that the game is built around it being that way. The You would be way too overpowered if you didn't have a limited number of spells or yeah. So anyhow, mostly this game is not as hard as Dark Souls, I'll say, but trying the solo dungeons is comparable to how hard Dark Souls is. So yeah. But that's not how you're supposed to do it. You're supposed to go through with 5 people. Yeah, including yourself, of course. 4 other people. Right, so we got this guy. I don't think we're going to. I mean, I would like to get. I've got him at level 19, and I was over there because I was doing those damn quests that you have to do to try to get into the first dungeon, or I mean to level up enough to get into to the dungeon. And I think that I just would have to think too much about trying to do this class and also talk. So I mostly just wanted to show this guy. Yeah, he's a lancer. I thought I would try. I had tried Mystic, or no, I never have tried Mystic. God, possibly someday I will. But I've done, I've done the character of yeah, priest. I have a 65 priest, and I'm doing another priest. An alt priest. I feel funny whenever I say doing because it sounds like I'm doing them. I'm talking about video game characters that I'm playing that character. So that's why I'm getting frustrated with like myself as to how I'm saying that. Yeah, yeah, this frog thing over here. That'll, yeah, yeah, can't hurt it. Yeah, this is 24 minutes. Well, this time the chat is telling me that. Oh, and I don't know if I even said that to where you could hear me at least. Uh, yeah, my internet was having a hiccup or whatever earlier, and the video I did right before this that was of my brawler right there at the end, I couldn't control my character like she was just standing there and I couldn't do attacks, and yeah, I could tell that I was probably losing connection, and then so I did lose connection, and TERA just turned off and my live stream like just abruptly ended on its own. Because I lost connection. So that's why that video ends like that. Unless that, you know, normally I try to do a send off. Usually that's not as long as my intro is, but I try to do a send off, and thank you for viewing, and just to say thank you for viewing. If you have enough patience to just listen to me and to talk, anyone else that's besides myself that views this, because I view these also, as I've said many times. So, all right, so yeah, we got this guy. You can do this. Anyway, I was saying that I've done the priest class, so I thought I would try a tank class, which this is the tank right here. So, yeah, and yeah, we got that move, and wallop somebody after that, and it says, and yeah, I don't know. With this class, is like, let's see, how do I say this? As I said, with this class, I really got to think about what moves I'm doing. And, I'll run out of MP if I hold that up. Or that RE. It's got that RE, that other meter down there that most classes, well, the classes that I play don't have that, except for this one. Um, yeah. Anyway, I can help you if you need HP or whatever. This guy, the little, that NPC right there. Yeah. Okay, yeah, so whatever. This is taking forever, or I'm just rambling on and on. We're just seeing this guy, but, whatever. Yeah, we're in this little place here. That's cute and stuff. The, the, the little village here. Just to say, since I'm saying it, yeah, I don't have Sims 4. I haven't even played Sims 3 in a long time. I don't actually know if my computer could handle that game anymore anyway, to run it. But um, just to say briefly, I haven't played Sims 4, but it looks to me like it probably isn't as good as Sims 3, other than the fact that it runs better than Sims 3 does. But you don't zoom out to a map and see the entire town like you can in Sims 3, and then, zoom into somewhere else and just go to wherever the hell you want. I mean, it's not as big as a whole planet would be, but it's an entire damn town that you can see. And doesn't have a loading screen between each building that you go into and all that. So, like any of the other Sims games do. And they basically backtracked with the mechanics for Sims 4, as far as what I can see from stuff I've watched about it. Anyway, I guess I just also say is that I was kind of disheartened, as it were, when Sims 4 came out, because most of my content up to that point was of Sims 3 machinimas, and I was like, well, shit, now people aren't gonna watch this because of Sims 4, and they're gonna be like, you're still using Sims 3. most, I guess at least, most of my subscribers that I have on YouTube is due to my Sims 3 machinimas that I have. So, but not completely, and I don't know that totally, and and no matter what their reason, no matter what people's reason is for going to my channel, as long as they're not trolling me, then I appreciate their views. I really appreciate anyone that watches me or any video that I've made. So that's it. Yeah, that's great. That early stuff that's on my channel, boy, that was freaking hard to make all of that. Trying to control what Sims are doing to make a machinima and to record all of that stuff and then edit it all together was took a lot of time, but I realized and it was all me. By the way, it was me. I just completely had to learn how to do that myself. I may have looked up some tutorials. I did look up some tutorials about how to do some things, but to make Sims do different animations or how to use, video editing software and stuff, which is Sony Vegas is what I would use for that. But yeah, anyway, they were difficult to do, and mostly I had to figure out how to do all that stuff out myself, and especially the editing part and stuff. And so, but I realized from that I enjoyed editing things. Like almost to where I could have a job being an editor, but I don't. I don't have like formal training to do it. And plus I was editing my own stuff, and I don't know if I would enjoy editing like films that other people have shot and then me just have to be the editor of it. So anyway. But yeah, it was cool, but my computer kind of got to where it just didn't run. It just doesn't run anything all that great, especially my Sony Vegas, and it would take forever to render stuff and whatever. And so anyway, I was glad when we finally had live streaming on YouTube, and now this is good too. And I'm just moving him around and stuff just to give a different view and just a ramble. Gave her gray hair. Someone else giving somebody gray hair. Yep. If you're a brawler, probably. Will this work? Yeah, you are. Yeah. Right. Okay. Okay. Well. Yeah, these things. I don't know. It just. Uh, all right. Yeah. So this guy, I don't really want to play this so much, or at least try to stream me doing it that. So we're going to go back to the main page, which is probably going to be loud. So a forewarning to you, because I can't turn down the volume to the main page, I don't guess. So it's going to be loud. So turn your volume back down to being like normal. And then it'll need to be turned up again once I get into, I guess, the Archer I'm going to try to do. But it's got to load it first and work. So, all right, we're about to do it. Well, in 9, 8, 7, yeah, after that counts down. Yeah, maybe I have a viewer now. I guess I do. Hello. Yeah, your volume has to be up for you to be able to hear me. That's why the volume just got a lot softer of the game because it's loading a server where I've already turned down the volumes. And it's loading the wrong damn one. So the one, because I'm not wanting to play these characters right now. I'm trying to get to my archer that's on a different server. So it's going to go back to being loud because I got to go back to the main page. And then it'll be soft again once I get into what I actually want to play. Which okay, yeah, nobody's watching me again, of course. Squeeze me. I don't know if you can hear me eating, but I'm eating. All right, yeah, I'm going to turn down all these volumes. All right, now is to where you can hear me and barely hear the game, but you can hear my commentary as long as you got what you're watching this on turned up. I have a viewer, maybe. What I just said. To hear it, it'll have to be a lot louder. I'm trying to eat a cookie right now, also. Yeah, we had just done something. I'm trying to get her to just hold that on her back again. Okay. Oh, yeah, okay. I'm level 29 with this character. I haven't played this character in quite a while. I was just trying out Archer to see how this class is. Yep, nobody's watching me again. And of course, I mean, as on, during the live stream, because I can see the chat, but once these are on YouTube, you won't be able to see the chat box anymore. So, because it's not recorded onto here on the video. So, yeah. All right, yeah. So whatever we got in this game, you just freaking have infinite arrows, but your moves are on cooldown. And I don't have to fucking buy arrows like I would, like I'd have to do in Dark Souls. So they're magic arrows though. Like they always turn to where you're seeing them from the back, but yeah, I think they're like these light blue or glowing type of arrows, so they're magic. Maybe I'm leveled up enough to easily kill these things, but I don't know. So I'm just gonna test this. I No, they're still gonna be hard. Okay, now I'm 2 levels above this. Now I haven't played this in a while, but just like, well, I'll just say, sorcerer is my main class. Gone all the most of the way through the game with that, which I've said in many videos now. At level 65 with a sorcerer, also with a priest. So I tried to lay out my shortcuts somewhat like they are on the sorcerer, especially like areas of effect. I'll put spells. I'll put those on LT and make it X and or Y, and I like the jump button to be pushing down on the direction pad instead of over there on whatever button they put, because I put spells there instead, or skills or whatever. So and yeah, and just like with sorcerer, I put the weak spell on LB and RT instead of being the main trigger button. Now, I put a better skill there, which was what you just saw. Yeah. So anyway, all right, we're gonna try to beat this thing. I guess that's already off a cooldown. Okay. The RT. Okay, right. Semi just pushing buttons because I don't remember everything about how to do this right now. This is going to do an area of effect, which is fucking going to completely miss. That I should hold. No, that's that. And so I'm 2 levels over, and still this thing is like, if I was sorcerer, I would have more of its HP down by now with the same amount of hits. I'm thinking at least. Maybe I'm sucking at doing this. I mean, I'm not hitting it constantly with some an arrow, but I'm also having to try to get out of the way. I'm going to try to think about what I'm doing here. Ah! It would take forever, though, if I just only use this, the basic attack. So I don't basically ever use that unless it's a easy enemy that can be killed in one shot by that. Just doing this for the challenge, of course, or just a test. What the hell? I'm pushing. Oh, it was on cooldown. What the fuck? RT. Now, I wish rapid fire when it chained from that I did before that, because now I had to wait on its cooldown. And yeah, like that. I don't want to do it right now because I forget that I need to hold it. Like, I didn't forget right then, but usually I do. Yay, okay, I killed it. Yay. Pick up. the shit. Fashion coupons, holy fuck. How many of those I have on here? Squeeze me. I'm not on motherfucking crystals. Four. Have moves to get me somewhere faster. That. Okay. What does this do? Oh, okay, right. Yeah, they have a pretty good rush type of skill. Yeah. Okay. So what am I doing? I'm trying to look at the fashion coupons. Like with every other character I have, I don't want to see that unless it's a male. I don't care about what looks like in the back, but on females I do. So I don't care about that. And all right, so her stuff is that okay? Yeah, that's too crazy. I wouldn't use that. We won't look at all of these. I just want to look at some of them because I never have looked at them either. I don't think. Damn. Really shiny. I guess that this class they just like fuck it. They only need one pant leg. We don't need the other one. So just leave one uncovered. Yeah, yeah, hell yeah. Wow, that's really spiky. Holy shit. Hmm. Well, that, besides the fact that it doesn't totally cover her legs, that looks the most like actual armor that you would want to wear if you were really doing this. But yeah, yeah, this race they just got those weird things that look like tattoos, sort of, that are on their skin. Whatever. That's sort of cool. Yep, we're not gonna look at them all, like I said. That's a pretty color, and oh, yeah, that one's 300. Okay. Mm-hmm. Huh. That was kind of weird. Maybe like what a pirate would wear. I don't know. The picture is green and this is white. I mean, what the fuck? Yeah. Okay. Yep, that. I guess just finally to say, just to say, because we're looking at sexy clothes and stuff, I'm more of a boob guy than I am a butt guy. But I still go back here and look at the butt on the outfits because most of the time you're having to see your character from the back. Because, you know, when you're attacking or moving them forward. So, anyway. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Yep. I'm liking these, so I'm just keep looking at them. Okay, maybe that's enough. Did we get the same freaking? Yeah, this looks sharp. What is this? Oh, okay, accept that. And I don't want an eye patch for any character. unless I was trying to do a pirate, which, whatever, I'm not. So, make a cosplay as a pirate. Or get this, except that I don't know how much inventory space I have left. I got enough, whatever. Alright, this is probably going to look maybe it's going to look the same on her. Yeah, okay, it does. Yeah, which I've shown this in other stuff, and so I guess we won't look at it this time on her, besides just that right there. So, okay, right. So, yeah, and that requires a damn weapon. And I could masterwork that, and it's going to force me to have to look at doing that. But I don't want it. I don't think I can anyway, and just whatever. Alright, but is it? Yeah, I've got this upgraded all the way. I guess that's the best thing I can get. I don't have any avatar weapons that we're making right now. That, I guess, is the best armor, and they can't be upgraded either, so it's already as good as it's going to get. Um, yeah. Okay. I've got that quest bullshit that I can't get rid of. Yeah, okay, right. Okay, yeah. Alright, so let's go to somewhere. Instant match for something. We're on, I don't even know what server. Oh, for this place. Okay. Right, okay. Yeah, well, this is my favorite dungeon, so now am I going to level up to where I can't instant match for that anymore? Probably, yeah, I am. Yeah, yeah, still probably I am. 31. Well, yeah, I think I stopped playing this character because when the reason I stopped playing her is because I didn't want to, I wanted to, the next time that I play, I wanted to still be able to instant match for this dungeon because it's my favorite dungeon. And not be freaking over leveled and shit for it, and be having to try to find a group to just go with me to just bullshit to just go. Yeah, yeah. If y'all are doing this, yeah. Anyway, so all right. Oh, what the hell does this do? Yeah, but I'm looking at something. Oh, you like call it out or whatever, the enemy, and you're going to do 10% more damage to it for 30 seconds. Right. Which doesn't really make sense, but whatever. All right, we're going to do this. This probably will be the end of the stream after I go through this, if I'm able to go all the way through this. All right. Like after the dungeon is over, I'll unless the streaming fucks up, or if this just takes fucking forever to do, then we'll have the stream during this entire dungeon, and I'll do a send off. Unless my internet fucks up. We have a brawler. All right, we got a mystic. All right, great. All right, y'all are taking too goddamn long, so I'm just gonna keep going. And that's just barely doing shit. Do this. Yeah. I don't know. Like I said, this class is cool because it's cool, but uh, can't even see that because that wall's in the way. Basically, I imagine that most other players, just like myself, similar to myself, most other players probably don't give a shit if a archer is in the group. Is what I'm trying to get at. From what I could tell so far, they don't do as much damage as a sorcerer does, which is also a range class. And they can't heal anybody or anything, so yeah. So the DPS isn't all that terrific, and you're not a tank, and you're not the healer. So, ah, you're just a third wheel, basically, then. Uh-huh. Are we going to have to kill this shit, too? I mean, just to be doing? That doesn't hardly do fucking crap to them. God. You know, and you saw I'm using crystals, and I have, this bow maxed out to 9 at least. I don't know. I don't know why you would make it 12. I guess that whatever the fuck that material is that you use for making things plus 12, that you wouldn't waste it on low level weapons like this. I mean, my God. Yeah. I guess I'll do this, which is may miss, but oh, I have that, which I put on the same buttons that I use for sorcerer to do that and throw arrows at them, and I suppose that they couldn't block that if, like, even if it was another player that you were doing PvP against, that they couldn't block that shit. Uh, yeah. Still seems like this is loud. I mean, because I can hear it, and yeah, okay. Hey, yeah. Hey, 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 girl. Yeah. Just using that skill. I mean, I was just thinking about really the only class that, or type of the person in a group, like, okay, people are glad when there is a tank, but they really will freaking notice if they don't have a healer, or if they have a healer that sucks and doesn't heal them. So, so really, the healing classes are the ones that people know that is the class that the whole group is going to notice whether they exist and whether they are good or not. More than like any other class, really. But almost as bad as would be like if you got a tank that's like, or someone trying to freaking tank and they suck at doing it, then they'll, people will complain. Like actually complain in the chat about that. But they really will if they're like, because well, we have a, let's see, not this way. ask for heal down there. You can do a quick check for that. So yeah, and he'll say, "I need healing." So you'll sure see that if the people aren't getting healed, and they could be healed because there's a healer in the group. I'm not even really thinking about what I'm doing, at least right this second. Yeah, this enemy is fighting that fucking thing, yeah. Alright, I guess, whatever, I use that. I'll just fucking use this too, even, because y'all went past it. Oh, we're fighting this yeah, okay, this thing. I mean, this fight is funny, but God, this may miss completely. Since we're in here, I guess we're gonna fight the teddy bear. Okay. Yep. Oh, that whole thing of what is it? I'm gonna do more damage to it. I guess it glows like that while I'm gonna be doing more damage to it. I want to do this. Trying to do the trigger button, but it wouldn't work. Put down these traps, I guess. They're pretty lame traps because they're closer to being like what real life traps would be versus magic traps. They don't have much of an area of effect to them, or whatever, the trigger area. Guess I'll just do this just because it's something in my rotation that I could do, even though he doesn't have all his little children out right this second. Yep, hey. Yeah, fucking A. So much force behind that arrow when she shoots that. That sequential fucking arrow, it don't seem to do much of any damage, and it's just kind of annoying that it it chains into that. This right here. And then it messes me up for doing my RT because I don't hold it. And it's moving, so the arrow would probably miss. I mean, I guess it would. Yep, it chained into that shit. I'm just doing, yeah, whatever. Anyway, guess I can do that again, making it to where I do more damage to it. I'm gonna do this just because I want to. And it fucking completely missed. Holy fuck. Man, it just jittered all over the place. I guess the brawler did that, but I couldn't see the effects of the brawler doing it. I could just see that freaking thing moving around all crazy. What the fuck? Alright, I guess, well, I can do this a lot, so I can do the whole add 10% to my damage a bunch of times. There we go. Okay, these fucking things. All the little, but the brawler already killed them anyway. Guess I'll get right fucking over here and put my traps down. There. Do this. Try to get in a shot before it's dead. Huh. I wasn't even holding the button whenever it released right then. Just give a shower of arrows for this part. Okay. Lagged right then, but it was dead anyway. Alright, yay, I can learn a new skill, which I hope is just upgrade since I don't want to fuck with trying to figure out something. Yay for that. Except I don't really want a level. Snare. Okay, I've kind of been wanting to see what that would be like. I wonder if it freaking already had a hotkey for that, or if I gotta fucking put it down somewhere. Upgrade this shit, come on. Alright, do I don't fucking have that. Okay, I'll guess. Come on, it's probably way the fuck down here. Launch an arrow at enemies up to 22 feet away. Press the skill button again before it reaches the max distance to detonate the arrow early. Oh, God. Yeah. I'm kind of running out of any place to put, you know, I'd like to use trigger buttons for shooting arrows because it's kind of like doing an FPS would be, but I've got more variations of this than I can put just on triggers. That, I don't know what the fuck that even is, so I'm just going to put it here. Alright, because I haven't been able to use it yet. Alright, where are they going? I'm just going to test this shit. Oh, it shoots that effect. I mean, I've seen archers do that, but I didn't know what the hell it was. So, okay. Alright. That the brawler? That's why the dungeon isn't already beat already, is because the brawler was bullshitting. Alright, so, yeah, I mean, obviously, I want to shoot an enemy with this new thing that I have to test it. See how fucking weak it probably is. That didn't do a goddamn thing. Do I have to detonate it for it to do anything? That, okay, it actually shoots it up. If I look up like that. It always looks like it's, you know, it's never targeted right at the center of the enemy. Unless they're a big ass enemy, then it will be, but the targeting. Crosshair. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Come on. Can't turn the camera right now. I'm trying to look at her. Yeah, with an eye patch. I mean, whatever. Yeah. All right, just fuck it. I'm gonna do my area of effect thing over here on them. completely the one fighting that one? So, okay, so that's how many damn shots it took to kill that. It, where the fuck is the boss? Okay, we haven't activated it. Are y'all gonna even fight this thing? What the fuck? Maybe it can be skipped? I don't know. Well, I sure can't beat it by myself. Unless I've taken an hour to do that. It's, yeah, whatever. They're gonna be done by the time I shoot that shit. I guess I'll pick up loot this time. Just whatever. Yeah. I'm also gonna get the health potions, cause fuck you. Yeah. Or the, whatever. Yeah, blue. Yeah. That's the same thing. Well, it's because it's the high-pitched voice for... And she was casting a healing type of thing, even though it was a mystic instead of a priest. Alright, so mark his ass with this, and then... And miss. I don't, maybe it didn't miss, I don't know. Since he was moving, strafing, or whatever. Try to do this, and... Yeah. That. Well, I just did those little traps. Yeah. What is it? The cooldown is like 20 seconds or something for that. Okay. For the new spell. Skill. Hey. I've got 3 different traps now that I kept missing the third one. So, it's probably never going to come over here. What's this guy doing? Just chilling? He had white facial hair and then like purple hair. I didn't think he. Well, I mean, I haven't tried to make a man with a beard, but I figured just all the hair was the same color. So what the fuck? Yeah. For real, that chains into that trap? Why the hell would... Yeah, whatever. I mean, I guess that... You know, like... I guess that they made archers to where their damage isn't all that terrific because of the fact that their arrows can reach so fucking far. You know, I wonder how far away I'd have to be for this to still hit him. Will that hit him? I don't know if it is. I'd have to test that on him that only I'm fighting. Anyway. I guess that the... I mean, I think I read that the arrow damage is greater the closer you are to the enemy. So that's a little bit of the reason why, you know, if I got right up in the face of the enemies, then it might do more damage. But
of course I can help.
yeah, I don't think we all have to talk to her, but whatever, I just do it anyway. Yeah, well, we have a healer, so it don't matter if I get hurt here. That didn't hurt me, though. What the hell? Huh. Right, I guess. Yeah, I guess you don't have to kill the female vampire boss. What the fuck? I'll do my little dab of damage. You get the brawler can do the rest of the fucking damage. Get all of these and do that, and then do an area of effect. That didn't work because I was being hit. Where the fuck are they? What the fuck? Yeah, pick this shit up. I mean, you guys are over here. What the hell? Yeah, hey, what the fuck? I just continue to do, well, not that. This type of thing. I'm gonna wake up that enemy. Oh well. Whatever, I'll fight this one alone, I guess. Squeeze me, or excuse me is what I mean by that. Just trying to be funny. Yeah, yeah. All right, does the mystic? I guess must have healed that. Okay, cleansed it. That missed, brawler. Ah, shit. Couldn't couldn't do anything right then. I was on cooldown for every skill I was trying to do. I guess he's dead. Just, I want to fight somebody alone without y'all coming over here. Unless I'm in trouble, and then I don't want that. That just barely did crap. I mean, we are in the dungeon, and so of course they made the enemies to where they're hard because you're supposed to fight them as a group instead of alone. But yeah, and that of course is what's funny is that once you're just a few levels over what you're supposed to be here, then you're just OP as hell to come in here. And you just get more and more OP the higher your level becomes for the same dungeon. Which I've done this one in other videos. So. Well, one other video, but this is the first time I'm coming through here while I'm the correct level to come in here. So yeah, we're picking this shit up and just whatever. Is that a? Oh, there's another archer in this group. I didn't realize that. What the fuck? That little dog person or whatever. Yeah. Ah. Trying to pick that up. Damn it.
Only fools would tamper with powers
Yep,
they
only
cannot
fools can do
understand,
this
let
shit
alone
or
control.
whatever.
Try controlling this. Malgarios, rise and feed.
Yeah. I'm trying to have a cigarette. Been waiting a long time to have one. Holy shit. If it comes to this spot, it's gonna get lots of damage. I guess. But it's never gonna come over there, probably. Okay, so I guess even after that, this new skill that does the green web thing, that even after it hits the enemy, that I got a little bit of time before I can detonate, that I can still detonate it. And I guess that does damage to do that. Shit, I don't like this sequential shot thing. I don't want to do it. It fucks up my next skill, which is gonna be this. Let my cigarette be wasted. So I'm just gonna hang back. Sorta. Put down a trap, cause what the fuck? Okay, try to target more than one thing. Just whatever. I'll just attack the boss only unless one of these things is hurt. Oh god, I've got the aggro. Holy shit. Yep, I'm gonna let my cigarette get wasted. Yep, fuck. This. And get right under it. But we have a healer, so it don't matter. Too much. Whatever, I want this damn cigarette. That's what I want. I'll do like that one person did. In my Atrandra video I did, they went all the way the fuck over here, except I can't. Not that way. I'm trying to do it with one hand. Yeah, they just hung out back here. Shit! Well, that's the end of that cigarette for sure. Just a second. Okay, I can still control this. Okay, good. Why is this not dead yet? We have a brawler in the group. I was doing that. Okay. It's never gonna come this way, probably. Maybe it will. Yeah, I'm just doing these rotations of this stuff. Which doesn't rotate in any particular way. I guess that's still the word I would use for saying what I'm doing is I'm going through my different spells. Yeah. Why can't I cast this? Yeah. Okay. Doing more damage to it by throwing Throwing that at it. Uh, right now, I'm just trying to look at the outfit that she's wearing. Yep. All right, now I'm focused again, I guess. Yep. Uh-huh. All right, do this and make it actually blow up. Okay, like that. Throw something at it again. I'm gonna look this up real quick. I wonder if that skill where I throw something at it, if it just makes it be 10% more damage for me or for anybody. You deal. Okay, you deal the damage. Okay, so it doesn't affect the entire group to where, yeah, that would be kind of OP, I guess. To make everyone in the group do more damage to the boss because of something that I can throw and that has a really short cooldown also. Like I can do that again right now. Not that. Well, I throw this shit. Its cooldown is 5 seconds or 4. Okay. Well, holy crap. Well, I could be throwing that a lot, except it wastes time to do it. All right. I guess throw that shit again and then do this. Ah. Oh no. Well, I'm gonna fucking put down traps then if you're right here. Well, oh, this is in the way to see. Ah, it's still in the way to see. Alright, it went through those bombs, I guess. Whoops. Shit. Do a big finale with that. Oh yeah, that's kind of cool what we can do as an archer. You kick at the enemy. You can. So I mean, I think that this. I just say I think that this class is cool and everything. I'm not as good at this as I am, with the sorcerer, and I'm not freaking perfect with the sorcerer. I'm not saying that I'm God or something whenever I'm playing sorcerer, but yeah, but I can't come to this dungeon again with instant magic. Fuck. Yeah, claim your fucking rebel. Well, yeah. Yeah, I'm already level 31. That how much? Oh god, I don't. Yeah. Info. I hate it when things, anything that freaking is showing numbers doesn't put commas in between there, so you can easily see that what the numbers are. Like yeah, those numbers up there underneath where it's XP and it's 8%. Why can't those have commas? So I can tell that that is 1,000,000 something for the total XP that I would need before a level. Yeah. Anyway, how much is this going to be? Not in this crap. This. It's 500,000. All right. Well, then that's not enough to level. There, it's got freaking commas. Yeah. All right. I'll just say too, I really hate it. And most places are this way. If you're entering credit card number to buy something or whatever, right? Then it does. Why don't the numbers have spaces between them? So if it's just a big ass long string of 12 or however many damn numbers that is, digits, then you really have to. I mean, at least I have to really look at it to make sure that the it's correct. Yeah, that's all I'll say about that, because that doesn't have anything to do with the game other than you have to use money to buy games normally, except for this one. Yeah, we're done with this shit, I guess. All right, yeah, this I just do it here because that it's like a kick. Yeah, I can do that. I don't suppose that chains into anything or from anything. You just do it when you need to. This is how I go fast. Okay. And I do the back step like sorcerers can do, and then this. Oh, right. This does that, which is kind of like a magic type of thing. I wonder if that does damage. Breakaway bolt. Yeah, it does damage. All right. 5 glyphs I could use on this. Okay. Wow. All right, we're getting out of here. But yeah, like I said, I think that the class is cool. It Archer, it's fun to play. Um, kind of one of those things. Like if I get tired of playing my sorcerer class, then it's fun to play the Archer class. But you know, I like sorcerer, and no, I don't want to go into a group. Why you want me anyway? That's nice, but no, I don't really want to, and I guess I'll just let it wear out. I'll just, I only got 2 dams. Yeah, I don't want to. I'm sorry, people. I'm just a fucking archer anyway. I mean, shit. I'm trying to escape you. All right, we're just gonna stand over here, like I normally do. All right. Yeah, because I was gonna, probably end playing at least for right now and end the stream and hope that it freaking recorded this. And so seems like there was something that I wanted to say or just said incorrectly on one of my earlier videos that I wanted to mention this time, but now I can't think of what that is. Yeah, it's this girl. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. Hmm. Remember one of those elves with horns. Yeah. Are those just fucking birds? I mean, whatever. Yeah. Well, yeah, right. We went through here when we were the correct level to go through. My favorite dungeon. Yep. Yep. Yay. Yay for that. And we're outside in the same location where I'm at a lot. Yeah. But I like Halloween and spooky stuff and all that type of thing anyhow. So, yay. Yeah, whenever I first, I hadn't seen footage of the game or anything. I just kind of had to discover it all. I mean, whatever. I didn't watch somebody doing the playthrough of this up to this point, at least. I saw a little bit of another stream before I decided, okay, I'm going to download this. So anyway, that was cool. I won't mention who, I guess, but it was a good stream of it here on Mixer. But yeah, but I hadn't seen this area, and so when I rode into here, I was like, oh, cool, it's gonna be like spooky stuff, and so yay! And I was glad that we didn't have to wait until way later in the game before it would have an area like this. So yay for that! Can I kill this thing? And why am I targeted on that way over there when this is right here in front of me? I can't even target on this shit. Well, I'm gonna shoot it anyway. Okay, yeah, we're at 99 minutes of just me rambling on about my opinions and whatever, and then doing that dungeon. So, okay, now we're at 100 minutes. So, thank you very much for viewing. And, yeah, I guess that's it. We're out. Or something. Yep. All right. Peace out. Yeah. Goodbye.